there's that one scene. It's a segment with Barbara Starr, who was one of the prominent. She was the Pentagon reporter for CNN throughout the War on Terror, and was basically just pushing out 24/7 propaganda. And then I don't know if you noticed this, man, but she gets his name wrong. She says, and this footage comes from Jacob Lugosi. I'm pretty sure she said Jacob Lugosi instead of Miles Lugosi, and I also think that's so perfect. Like this woman, this person does not give a shit.
You don't matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember seeing these like snippets of like those exact scenes of combat footage from combat cameramen on things like CNN, and just like it showed on the film, it was totally like decontextualized violence, and I guess that's part of the nature of like having it be propaganda. But it's like I would see that stuff even at the time when I was like still all in on that mission, but thinking like, what the fuck, like what am I watching, literally? Like all I'm seeing is action, but like action in what context? What's the purpose,
Or either it's like just totally decontextualized violence, or I think what even makes it worse is that they try to contextualize it in like a just so story or a kind of convenient narrative about
innocence kind of way.
Yeah, or like, this violence is taking place, they're in a really heated battle right now in order to take over this particular part of the country, in order to do this, and then once they do this, we'll be able to do this, and this kind of hopeful narrative, which again, like it was his job as a combat cameraman to like push out these propaganda narratives, like all this violence, like it was all about like attaching a purpose to this aimless, totally purposeless violence, right? That was his job, and in fact, the whole movie is all the things that didn't fit conveniently into these narratives that he was tasked with manufacturing.